About 1 year ago, we made a video about the first ever digital brickwall limiter, the Sony DAL-1000. And now, thanks to viewer feedback, we have some new information, pics, and especially some great audio samples from a real working unit. Dani Wilson at Hideaway Studio reached out via email with some first-hand info and pics. Quote, "I've long had one in my little sound design studio, along with the remote control. It's actually a bit of a secret weapon of mine. Like everything, it doesn't work on all material, and it can curiously distort at times, but I wouldn't part with it. Incidentally, I tried the DAL-1000 patch on the later Sony reverb you mentioned in the video, and to be honest, I thought it was rather disappointing. It might just be my ears, but I think the original unit's character isn't just the result of its algorithms, but also of the manner it's handling and transforming raw digital audio internally in the hardware. I primarily use it in Type A mode, and have found it tends to work better for sustained, lower-level type material rather than smashing drums and other transients through it. It also seems to impart the most mojo. If you're curious, I'll gladly wash something through it for you." During some back and forth, I asked Dani at Hideaway about the apparent lack of metering. They said, "No, there's no metering on the DAL, which can sometimes be a little frustrating. There are two curves, an input attenuator and a ratio control. It definitely works better on some material than others. That's been my experience with it pretty much from day one. Some material just doesn't work with it, some just pops." Additionally, somebody in the comments had this to add. "I have years of experience using the DAL-1000. Going back to the days of mastering and remastering starting in the late 1980s through and until about 2003 at major label studios. The DAL-1000 worked really nicely even when you were not asked to brickwall your master. As a matter of fact, I still own both the DAL-1000 and a Sony V77 multi-effects unit, which has a decent emulation of the DAL-1000. Again, these units sound surprisingly great, and still have usefulness in other ways. You just have to be creative with it." Enough talky-talky. Let's hear this mythical beast. Here's Dani's DAL-1000 running at 0 dB attenuation in Mode A. Enjoy.
You make me smile on the inside. It feels cozy and right, like a warm fuzzy sweater, like a kiss goodnight. It's gonna creep right into summer, and when it creeps right into summer, into summer, but you thought it wasn't gonna.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, and please remember to subscribe to the Fuzzywallz channel. Anything you'd like to add? Feel free to leave a comment. And when that final mix is ready for mastering, Fuzzywallz is standing by.